Hey all, it's Jonathan from Style Factory, the go-to website for e-commerce reviews and advice. In this video, I'm going to discuss Shopify pricing and highlight the pros and cons of each of its plans. Make sure you stick around to the end, where I'll also show you how to access significant discounts on a Shopify subscription. But first, can you use Shopify for free? Well, the short answer is no. Ultimately, you will have to pay for a Shopify subscription, but there is a free trial available. Now, here's a tip for you. Because we're an affiliate partner of Shopify, we can share a link to a special extendable version of this trial, one that lets you use the platform for an extra 3 months for just $1 per month. I've put a link to this offer in the video description, but please note that it may be available for a limited time only. Okay, so let's look at the 5 Shopify plans on offer. First up, we have Shopify's Starter Plan. At $5 per month, Shopify's Starter Plan represents one of the cheapest ways into e-commerce, but you need to be aware that it doesn't provide you with a fully functional standalone online store. Instead, it allows you to sell products on an existing website, accept payment at point of sale, sell on social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram, and sell on messaging apps like WhatsApp and Messenger. A key feature of the Shopify Starter Plan is a buy button that lets you embed your products on another website. You simply add a snippet of code to your website and your Shopify products or catalogs immediately appear on it. Once you've added a buy button to your website, any changes you make to your products in Shopify will be automatically updated on it. However, the Starter Plan won't be for everyone. First off, the transaction fees are very high, 5% off each sale. And second, the fact that you can't build a standalone website with a Starter Plan will rule it out for a lot of merchants. So a lot of potential Shopify users tend to ignore the Starter Plan and head straight for the basic one. Let's take a look at that. The Basic Plan. At $39 per month, the Basic Plan is the cheapest Shopify plan that lets you create a fully functional standalone online store. It also gives you content marketing tools like a blog, email marketing tools, the option to present your store in multiple languages, multi-currency features, and full control over your store's SEO. And finally, on the Basic Plan, you'll pay lower credit card fees and transaction fees. In fact, if you use Shopify's built-in payment processor, Shopify Payments, you won't have to pay any transaction fees at all. There is one significant downside to the Basic Plan, however. It only lets one user access your account at a time. This effectively forces merchants that need team access onto a more expensive plan more quickly than they might like. This issue aside, the basic Shopify plan is a great starting point for new merchants. You'll find a link to more information about it in the video description. Now, let's take a look at the Shopify plan. The Shopify plan costs $105 per month, a considerable step up from the basic plan in terms of monthly outgoings. But you do get some key additional functionality for this extra investment. For a start, you get more user accounts. 5 people can log into your account if you're on the Shopify plan, making it a better solution for teamwork. Additionally, you get lower transaction and credit card processing fees. And shipping products is cheaper and safer on this plan, thanks to more generous shipping discounts and bundled shipping insurance. In short, the Shopify plan is a good option for teams and higher volume sellers who want lower credit card fees and more ways to ship their products. You'll find a link to an extended trial of this plan in the video description. But if you want to take things up a notch on the functionality front, you might need to take a look at Shopify's Advanced Plan. Let's go through that now. The Advanced Plan. The Advanced Plan costs $399 per month and is the most fully featured Shopify plan aimed at small businesses and solopreneurs. It gives you 15 user accounts, lower transaction and credit card processing fees, and customizable reports. But the most significant thing that the Advanced Plan brings to the table is much stronger functionality for selling internationally. Unlike all the other Shopify plans I've covered in this video so far, the Advanced Plan lets you estimate and collect duties and import taxes at checkout. This gives your customers total clarity on the costs of buying your products from abroad. The Advanced Plan also gives you more scope to create custom pricing rules to suit different countries. The Basic and Shopify plans only let you apply custom pricing to 3 markets, but you have as many markets as you like on the Advanced Plan. The one thing to watch out for here is add-on fees. If you want to create more than 3 markets using the Advanced Plan, an add-on fee of $59 per market applies, which isn't ideal. Now, so far we've gone through the Shopify plans that are aimed at individuals and small businesses. But there's one more Shopify plan to consider, and that's one that's been designed with enterprise clients in mind. Let's take a look at that. The Shopify Plus plan. The pricing for Shopify Plus is negotiable, but you're typically looking at around a monthly fee of between $2,300 and $2,500, depending on the length of your term. For this, you get all the functionality provided by the advanced plan, but on top of that, Shopify Plus gives you a host of features typically required by larger e-commerce businesses. These include full control over the checkout process, better access to Shopify's API, an unlimited number of user accounts, phone support, and enhanced security features. Shopify Plus also lets more shoppers on your store check out simultaneously. It caters for 40 times the number of simultaneous checkouts permitted by the basic and Shopify plans, and 4 times the number permitted by the advanced plan. But perhaps most significantly, however, Shopify Plus lets you create and manage up to 10 stores at once. And it lets you use Shopify's advanced point-of-sale features to sell in up to 20 different locations. So if you're running several e-commerce websites or retail stores and need a lot of advanced features for them, Shopify Plus will usually be the best value option for you. But for a full lowdown of how Shopify Plus differs from the other Shopify plans, and to see if it really is worth the investment, I'd suggest taking a look at our Shopify versus Shopify Plus comparison. Just Google Style Factory Shopify versus Shopify Plus to find this. So after all that, what's the best value Shopify plan? Well, for merchants just starting out, we normally recommend the basic plan. It's a well-rounded option that gives you the core e-commerce tools you need without breaking the bank. For merchants that need multi-user access, the Shopify plan is a better option though. It's also considerably stronger than the basic plan when it comes to shipping features. If you need to create custom reports and want to sell at scale internationally, the advanced plan is the best starting point. And if you want to manage multiple Shopify stores from one account, have a need for an extremely high capacity checkout and lots of point of sale locations, then Shopify Plus is possibly for you. Now, once you've decided upon a Shopify plan, there's a nifty way to save quite a lot of money on it. Let's take a look at this. How to get a discounted Shopify plan. The first step to accessing the best Shopify discount is to use our special free trial sign-up link. You'll find this in the video description. This link gives you access not only to a free trial, but the option to use Shopify for 3 months for just $1 per month. This can save you hundreds of dollars if you end up on one of Shopify's more expensive plans. Then when the 3-month period has elapsed, it's worth considering subscribing to Shopify on an annual basis. Doing so will save you 25% in fees. And that's it, our guide to Shopify pricing plans and how to pick the right one for your business. There's lots more to learn about Shopify pricing, however, so do make sure you check out our full blog post about this topic. Just Google Style Factory Shopify pricing to find this. To get all our latest Shopify tips, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell. And finally, if you have any queries about Shopify, just drop them in the comments. We read them all and we'll do our best to help.